astronaut. Well, if NASA sent you, they must know how to bring you back, right? This equipment is ancient. I know NASA has funding issues, but you'd think they'd upgrade for a mission like this.
It was new at the time.
What year did you come here?
2001.
My God. You've been here 14 years.
Like I said, it's hard to keep track. You'll see. Technology must have hit warp speed after I left.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up sometimes. If it wasn't for Fitz, I'd be lost.
Fitz?
My best friend, he loves tech. Is this a map of the area?
Only the areas we were able to explore.
What's this, the no-fly zone?
Off limits. Only bad things happen there. How much memory you have of this thing?
120 gigabytes.
120 gigabytes in this little thing. 14 years.
I'm sorry, but I need to conserve the battery. Fitz engineered it to last a long time, but it's draining. So unless you have some way to generate power...
NASA sent us here with all the power we could ever use. Except it's all solar. And in case you haven't noticed, there's not much sunshine.
Where's this light coming from?
There's a luminescent substrata below us.
It's warm.
It's a natural source of heat. Keeps the planet warm without sunlight.
That sounds very sciencey of you.
I think it's the fires of hell.
Okay, then.
Hey, you hungry?
You said your whole team came through the portal. How long were you supposed to be here?
They said they could have us back within a year. There was always a possibility it would be a one-way trip. NASA was always curious about the monolith. Budgets for space exploration had vanished, so some small group on the inside convinced everyone it was the affordable future of space exploration. If you're not with NASA, how did you get into the monolith?
It's not with NASA anymore. It's with S.H.I.E.L.D. They've had it for quite some time. I'm not sure how or why.
That's real. S.H.I.E.L.D.
It was. I was recruited right out of the academy.
I was a test pilot for the Air Force, recruited by NASA. Now here I am.
Here we are. At least you volunteered.
Yeah. I've never been able to resist doing something when I'm told the odds are impossible. When NASA wanted volunteers, I was first in line. And the first one through the portal. Me and all the gear. The other three were right behind me. They were all scientists.
How did NASA know there would be an hospitable planet on the other side?
Classified above my pay grade. Our job was to collect samples, map the terrain, study the stars. My job was to keep my head if things went sideways. Keep everyone alive till they found a way to bring us back.
What happened to the others?
It has this way of getting inside your head and just making you crazy. Austin threw himself off a cliff. Brubaker set himself on fire. Taylor took an axe to the gear. And then he came after me. I had one job. Keep them alive.
How did you survive?
Oh, just managed to avoid it. Occasionally outsmarted. Mostly just luck.
And if there is no it?
You still think I'm making all this up?
It's just that there's also a psychological reason for what happened to them. Maybe they went mad from extreme isolation. It's not uncommon.
It is for astronauts. We're trained for years of isolation.
Well, if they didn't go mad...
Well, then I must have gone mad. Maybe I went crazy. Maybe I killed everyone.
I didn't.
You have no idea what the hell's going on here.